Stars, I'm a fool for your love.
Hey everyone, my name is Quinto and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it might seem as a surprise that you get another video from me at this moment, but I kind of felt that I wanted to upload a video where I share my thoughts and in general about the whole Eurovision season and my thoughts on the results from the final, but also on the semi-finals. If you don't care about my opinion at all, that's completely fine, but for the people that do care, I wanted to make this video for you all, and also to, just to reflect a bit on the whole season itself, because it was quite a ride if you ask me. And to make some things clear about my reaction video of the grand final televote results. So yeah, that's what I want to share today, which is really exciting for me to check out all the results in general. But before I'm gonna start this video, be sure to give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't done it already. So let's get starting. First of all, I want to give my opinions about this whole year in general, like the shows. I think Switzerland did a pretty great job with hosting the contest. It looked really great. The stage was amazing, and like the stagings in general looked really good. So I have to really applaud Switzerland for that. The shows were really great. I wasn't the biggest fan of the host, to be honest, but the show looked great. So all the love to Switzerland for hosting a great Eurovision this year in terms of performances. So now I will look at the grand final results, which I will show right now. So this is the 26 countries in the grand final, and I will go to every country and tell you what I think about the results and everything. So we're going to start at the bottom is San Marino, who placed last in this final. Not that surprised actually. I really like the song, but I was even surprised that it qualified, because for me the staging was missing something a bit, I think. So I'm not that surprised that it came last. Of course, one country has to come last, unfortunately. So I wasn't surprised that it was San Marino, to be honest. Iceland in 25th. Kind of disappointing, because I really liked Iceland's song this year, but I'm not surprised at all, because it wasn't the biggest favorite in the community at all, and it scored last with the jury, so that wasn't that big of a surprise either for me. So it wasn't a unexpected placing for Iceland, but I really liked Iceland, so I personally would have loved them to see them a bit higher. For Spain, I really thought that Spain was going to do better, because the hype was big for Spain this year. I wasn't a personal fan of the song. I think I placed it really low as well, because it just wasn't really my personal taste, and also the performance as well. But still shocked to see it that low, and also score really low with the televote. Then we have Denmark, 23rd. Denmark scored pretty low in the televote, like 2 points, I think. I think that was a bit harsh, because Sisal delivered a great performance, so I think she should have gotten a little bit more, maybe. Then we have Luxembourg, really solid performance. Not surprised that it's this low, because again it wasn't like a big favorite among all the finalists. But it was a really solid performance, I have to say that. Then we have Portugal in 21st. Wasn't surprised was really surprised actually that Portugal managed to qualify, especially in the semi-final that they were in. I personally quite like the song, so I wasn't that mad at all, but I was just really shocked. So seeing it score 21st isn't a big surprise for me. Armenia in 20, solid result, I think, especially seeing it like in finishing 10th in the semi-final. And I think it got 12 points from the jury once, so that was quite impressive. I really like the song from Armenia, yeah, but not surprised that it ended in 20th place. Then we have, for me, a big surprise, United Kingdom and 19th. It got quite high in the juries, which was quite surprising for me because personally it missed something. Like during the whole performance, their vocals were really nice, but yeah, I didn't really connect it with the song that well, and I wasn't expecting the jury to do that either. So I was quite surprised to see it scored that high with the jury. It scored 0 points, unfortunately, with the televote. Again, second year in a row. So I really hope United Kingdom can pull a great result in upcoming years, maybe. Then we have Norway. Maybe was hoping it for be Norway a little bit higher, but not surprised that it scored like this placing, but it was a really solid performance. Then we have Malta in 17th place. That was a shocker to me because I was actually sure that Malta was going to get top 10. Especially, like, what was that televote result? 8 points only. That's a crime for me personally. I know I started this season with not being the really big fan of Malta's song, but I ended up really liking it. The performance was really good as well, like really a glow up from the national final performance. So I was really shocked doing it like that it didn't that good. I think Malta also like came 9th in the semi-final, which was quite a big shock for me as well. So I really think Malta deserved better. That's the first country I will say was robbed in the final. Then we have Lithuania. Was one of my favorites, but I was already happy that they qualified in general because I didn't really expect it because yeah, it's kind of a 50-50 song if the public goes for it. But they get a decent score, I think. Personally would have loved to see them in top 10, but I'm not that surprised that they ended up in this position. Then we have Germany in 15th place. I say that I am really surprised that they got like even 12 points once during the juries. I really like Germany, it's in my top 5. But I just really didn't expect it to do that well with the juries. I think they did alright with the televote as well. So 15th place isn't a bad result at all, if you ask me, for Germany. Because I was afraid that they were gonna come last. Then we have Poland in 14th place. A little bit robbed, if you ask me, especially to see how low she was with the jury. It was a really decent performance. So yeah, I don't know what happened there, but I think Poland was robbed as well, because it was a really great performance, really great strong song. So would have hoped it to be a bit higher, actually. Then we have Latvia in 13th place. Also did better with the juries than I was expecting. I really liked it. The performance was really solid. Yeah, so I'm quite happy that Latvia scored this high, actually. Then we have my own country, the Netherlands. I personally think that we got robbed, actually, and not only because it's my own country, but we got like 5th with the jury, and we only got like 42 points from the televote. I mean, the televote in general this year was a hot mess. I'm gonna say it like my personal opinion, it was a hot mess. I don't know what went wrong with the televote, but it was a hot mess. So, like 42 points for Netherlands was a bit, yeah, shocking to me, actually. So I think Claude deserved better. Alright, then we go to the biggest robbery, if you ask me, this year. Finland in 11th place. I still find it hard to process this, because Erika delivered a outstanding performance. I'm not lying, I was maybe thinking that she could pull off a surprise win, actually, on Saturday. Because that performance was really good. It was even an upgrade from the UK performance. They had some similar elements in it, but it was like an even bigger upgrade compared to the UK performance. How this managed to get 11th place is beyond me, because I think Finland even got 12 points once from the jury, but still the televote should have gotten this way more points. I think she got like 108, I think. That's way too low for a song like this. That's my own opinion, of course. I mean, if people don't like the song, that's completely fine. But for me personally, she got robbed really hard. So I think Finland deserved a lot better. Like, it didn't even come top 10, so it's a shame, if you ask me. It's really a shame. She should have done way better in the results. But now, moving on to the top 10 of the grand final. We have Switzerland in 10th. Really great result. Didn't expect the 0 televote points, to be honest. But I did expect it to be, it was a jury favorite. So yeah, 10th place, I don't think it's that bad. It was a really beautiful performance, so I think it's a solid place for Switzerland. Especially it being the host country, of course. Then we move on to Ukraine. I wasn't the biggest fan of Ukraine this year, I'm going to be really honest. So seeing it 9th place, yeah, doesn't feel correct to me personally. Because I was just hoping to see other countries above Ukraine this year. Because I just wasn't really a big fan of the song. And the performance didn't really help either. So yeah, not the biggest fan of Ukraine scoring 9th actually. Then we have Albania in 8th place. I mean, they finished top 10, which I'm really happy about because they really deserve that. Albania was really great this year. I was hoping that they would do a little bit better. But yeah, this was really a mess of a year in terms of results. So I'm happy that Albania at least got top 10. Then we have France in 7th. I expected France to end up higher because the performance was really good. They scored really high with the jury, not that great with televote. Was kind of expected, but I thought that televote would have pulled them a bit higher because it was a really decent performance. Then you have Greece in 6th place. Didn't really expect it. I have Greece in my top 10. I really like their song this year. So seeing it this high makes me really happy. Then we have Italy. I expected Italy to do really well with the juries, but I didn't expect them to do that well with the televote, and they actually did. So 5th seems like a decent place for Italy. It was a really sweet and great performance, so he really deserves it. Then we come to another big robbery, in my opinion, for this year. Sweden in 4th place. Like, me saying it feels like not correct at all. Like, I was talking with my sister as well about this, because Sweden was her winner as well. I was just so surprised that they got this placement, especially with the televote. Like, I wasn't expecting them to win the jury vote. I mean, I'm not that delusional, but for them only getting like 195 points, I mean, it's a lot, but I was expecting them to get even more. Because I thought it was such a televote friendly song. So for them to get below 200 points was weird to me. I'm going to be really honest. So they scored 4th. Especially seeing some countries above it. They deserved higher. They deserved at least 2nd place. Because like with Baby Lasagna and Karia, they at least won the televote, ended up maybe 2nd, but they won the televote. So they got the amount of points they deserved. But for Sweden to get not that many points with the televote, just doesn't feel right to me, personally. So I personally think Sweden got robbed, like, really, really hard. Then we go to the top 3 of this year. And in 3rd place we have Estonia. Like, maybe you see it in my reactions as well. Not to spread hate or anything, but Estonia finishing 3rd, I don't really agree with that. Especially like with the jury, Estonia scored really good with the jury, and with the televote, like, got really high points as well. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think the songs are alright, but to finish 3rd, above Sweden, Greece, Albania, Finland, Switzerland, Poland, it doesn't feel right to me that they ended up 3rd. But of course I'm really happy for Estonia that they got a great result, because I think it's like been quite some time since they scored really high. So I'm really happy for them that they got this result, and for Tommy Cash, of course, because the performance was really fun, but it just doesn't feel really right for me personally that it got so high. So yeah. Then we have second place Israel. I haven't really talked about Israel during this whole season because I want to avoid getting death threats. Yeah, it was expected that Israel was gonna do good with the televote, which feels really strange to me to see in what time we're living right now. Especially to see how people are reacting to it. That they still managed to get so many televote points is really crazy to me. I wasn't the biggest fan of the song already, and that doesn't have to do anything with the country or anything. Just basically focusing on the song itself, I would have placed it where I place it right now. It wasn't really my song. Performance looked really good. She had a great voice, but let's all be real, second place is really high. I think if it was like another situation, then I don't think Israel would have scored this high. That's just my opinion, of course. I don't want people in the comments hearing that I support this or that. The only thing I support is peace, so let's get that straight. But yeah, surprised to see Israel in second place, actually. And then we have the winner of this year, Austria. Not a big surprise. I was expecting, if I had to predict a winner this year, it would have been Austria or Sweden. Well, Austria has gotten the trophy. Really happy for JJ, and he really deserved it because the song is really beautiful. I didn't connect that well with the staging, if I'm being really honest. But the song itself was really beautiful, and the vocals, of course, were like the best of the best. I think the best vocals of this year, actually. So congratulations to Austria. Really happy for them that they actually won. Curious to see how the show will go next year to Austria. So in that terms, I'm really happy for Austria that they managed to win. So those are my opinions about every country's placement. So then again, I don't want to try and spread hate or anything. Just wanted to share my opinions about everything. I don't really agree with the televote results, but you all know I've told it multiple times. Then I want to look into the semi-final results really quick, because I don't want to forget the other countries, of course. Here you will see now the results from the first semi-final. We see that Cyprus placed 11th. I think they should have qualified instead of San Marino. Because that performance was really great, in my opinion. Yeah, but I'm reading it from a line. I'm not the only one who thinks this. Then we have Croatia in 12th, bit high. I didn't expect Croatia to end up that high. Slovenia in 13th, was a great performance, sweet song, but yeah, I wasn't really surprised that it didn't qualify. Then we have Belgium in 14th. That's crazy to me. Like, they ended second to last in this semi-final. Yeah, that's crazy to me, if I'm being really honest. I just see that they have the same amount of points of Slovenia, but I was still shocked Belgium didn't qualify for the final, because that performance was really good. But yeah, just a matter of taste, I think. Then we have Azerbaijan in last place. Not surprised at all, because that performance wasn't really my thing. And the song didn't either, so there you have that. I will show the semi-final performance. We have Australia in 11th. When I saw that Australia didn't qualify, I was absolutely sure that they were like close to qualifying, because it was a really good performance and the song was quite fun as well. So I was expecting Australia to have placed 11th in the semi-final. Then we have Czechia. Was a bit let down by the performance. So I'm not surprised that they didn't qualify. It didn't make that big of an impact to me. Then we have Ireland, Serbia, Georgia and Montenegro. Not surprised at these four placings. I see that Ireland and Serbia and Georgia have scored the same amount of points. That's crazy. But yeah, for all those other countries, I mean, Island Song was a big upgrade from the national final. But I'm not surprised that it didn't qualify. I think Serbia's performance was weaker than the national final one. Yeah, Georgia and Montenegro, I didn't really felt surprised that they didn't qualify either, because I personally think the songs weren't that strong. Yeah, that is my opinion about this year in general. I was quite disappointed, to be honest, but really happy with the winner at the end. I do hope that they're gonna look into the results or ways they think of how to handle the show next year, because in my opinion there are some things that need to change, because I mean, these votes were a bit of a mess, if you ask me. But on the positive side, Austria is a well-deserved winner. The show was really nice. Like almost every staging looked really polished and like high quality. So all the props to Switzerland of hosting and like creating all the great performances for the artists this year, because it looked really nice, actually. Now, I'm really curious to hear you guys' opinions about this year as well. Please try to be respectful in the comments, also to each other, because I don't want to spread hate or negativity at all in the comments or anything, so please keep that in mind. I want to thank you all so much for watching to this video and to support you've given me throughout this season. This is probably going to be my last video for Eurovision 2025. I will take a break because it has been quite a ride again, but I hope to return once the Junior Eurovision season starts again. So yeah, looking forward to see you all when that starts. Thank you all so much for watching to this video, and as usual, I will see you all in the next video. Bye!